Yes. With Scotch tape around it.
Now, tell us about
handle.
the motivation of putting a handgun that looks like you're going to do a Mafia hit from The Godfather.
Well,
By the way, my favorite movie in the world.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah. The story goes. So when my grandfather came over from Italy in the
I would have never guessed with a last name like Giordano that you
yeah.
came from Italy.
Exactly.
That's a shocker.
or Ireland. It's either Italian or Irish.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of skirmishes in the streets between the Irish and the Italians. The Italians got there first. The Italians came second after the
second.
Irish, and basically, they were dealing with all of that in the streets. There's a lot of movies that have been made about it.
Absolutely.
And he would talk to us about this pistolina, which is a little handgun, and we just we never grew up around guns or anything like that, and we would hear this story, and he pretty much conveyed that he found it one day, and he kept it by his side, and we don't really know what he did with it, but it always seemed to keep the peace, and I figured we would...
It tends to do that. And fire gun, if Danny was here right now, I'd be like, see, I told you, man, I told you guns are good. Yeah, he loves guns. He loves guns.
Yeah, so this is just paying a little homage to that.
Absolutely.
And it looks cool, too. It's got this mysterious look to it. There's not much to the label other than the gun, and
I love it. I loved it right away when I saw it. I like things that stick out like that. And then definitely the history. And then obviously, like you said, if you're from Italy or if you know anything about Italy, or if you ever watched the Mafia movie or The Sopranos or anything like that, I mean, you don't need to explain that much why the gun has tape at the end, right? What about you, Herman?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to explain that, but, it's just interesting to know that that's what they used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
and like I said earlier, there's probably a lot of guns with tape in the Hudson River.
Yes. We talked about this, didn't we?